Ask someone who owns an NFT what it is, and chances are they might say something along the lines of the future. To most of the world, they are still, though, the preserve of those interested in collecting expensive digital images of things like apes and maybe punks. But a revolution in tokens is currently taking place, and we are going to help shed new light on exactly what's happening. For NFTs, 2023 will come to be known as the year they went fully multi-chain. Once the preserve of Ethereum, Wax, Flow, among others, NFTs are finally being created on the blockchain that matters to most, Bitcoin. And for experts, it's a big deal.
We had NFTs over on Bitcoin on layer 2s like Counterparty and like Stacks. The new thing here is it's on mainnet now. So directly on the Bitcoin blockchain, now you have NFTs directly there. So that's new and it is exciting. And it seems for the most part, people are open to it.
February saw the release of Bitcoin Ordinals, which has started this. The team there realized that an upgrade in 2021 allowed extra data to be attached to a Satoshi. That, of course, is the smallest amount available of Bitcoin. That data could then link to an image, a link itself, or a small bit of code, essentially a non-fungible token. And those working in the sector, like Simon Davis from Mighty Bear Games, see big potential in this.
Bitcoin has the deepest pool of liquidity in the ecosystem, and the Bitcoin maxis historically are actually not really engaged with NFTs, and perhaps this provides an on-ramp for many people that haven't experienced NFTs and traded them and collect them before to start getting more involved.
So far, these Satoshis carrying extra data have been branded as ordinals, but already others are looking at getting in on the action. That includes NFT giants Yuga Labs. Just a week ago, they announced their version of ordinals called 12-fold. The auction for that has just concluded as of Tuesday morning Hong Kong time with the top 288 bidders. Now, Yuga's involvement hasn't been without controversy. The creator behind Ordinals slammed the auction, hitting out at the bidding process. Yuga's involvement, though, and more importantly its audience, could yet be critical to the broader market.
They're collectors who are very much about the flex and almost entirely about the flex of, having these prestigious apes, right? And now you direct them to the king of blockchains, Bitcoin. I think it could open up some possibilities there.
Although interest in them has skyrocketed, prices remain relatively low thus far. Predictions, however, are big. Galaxy Research has estimated in a new report that Bitcoin NFT market could hit $4.5 billion by 2025. That figure, of course, is contingent, though, on the continued success of the wider NFT market itself. But this huge step forward for Bitcoin represents just part of the next steps for the sector.
I foresee a situation in the future where the average consumer is actually just buying NFTs and doesn't even know what chain they're on.
Whether it's because you can move them around so easily or because you would have copies of them created or minted on each blockchain, to me that just made sense. I don't think the blockchain it lives on should matter a ton. And we're slowly, actually more recently, we're moving quickly in that direction.
The NFT market and crypto in general still has some key issues. For NFTs, while they have recovered somewhat, they're still a long way from the giddy heights of prices back in 2021. And then, of course, there's things like wash trading. Make sure you check out our recent episode on what's happening with Blur.io if you want to find out more about that. But there is a broader problem. The metrics used today to measure Web3 are weak, and often they're misleading as well. Price movements don't reflect what's really happening on-chain, nor do they reflect the value of the network. What we believe has been missing is a standard way to talk about, measure, and value Web3. So welcome to Forkast Labs, the new data intelligence ecosystem for the digital economy. Forkast Labs is a result of the merger of data aggregator CryptoSlam and the online news media Forkast.News, which we are a part of. 3 new indices measuring value are now live, including the Forkast 500 NFT Index.
We've always wanted to tell the entire story, right? And the entire story is not happening on just Ethereum. It's not happening on just Polygon. It's also not just happening on Bitcoin. It's happening all these places at the same time. And with now all these pieces that are moving around across blockchains, it's a story you have to tell completely.
There will be more on all of this and what it reveals about what's happening in Web3 in the coming weeks and months. Please make sure you pay attention to that. Like and subscribe to this video if you want to see more content like it, and keep up to date on all of that. And please let us know your thoughts about what's going on right now and about what this represents down below in the comments or wherever you're watching this video.